So we've been watching a lot of criminal stuff lately, a lot of people getting hurt, a lot of crime stuff. Now we're gonna watch a nice little happy video. Somebody who feels like they're living their best life. I'm assuming, because these videos, people are always happy in these videos. So let's get a little pick me up. So this guy apparently he left the U.S., meaning the United States, for Thailand. I just noticed another creator that I'm into, called MTR. Um, and it's called Mediocre Tutorials and Reviews. Anyway, that guy he took a vacation out to Thailand and he loved it. He's been throwing all these videos out there just talking about how great it is and how he's enjoying it and how it changed his whole perspective on the United States. One thing I'll tell you about videos like this, they're gonna make you want to leave the country. But the catch is this: if you want to leave the country to live somewhere else, yeah, you can live a better life, but that's really only if you're making American dollars while still being over there. If you want to go over there and get a job over there, you're not gonna be living that great, from what I've heard. But if you could find a way to make money remotely and then you go over to a place like this, meaning that you're making a US income but living over there in like Thailand, then you can live like a damn, like, you're gonna feel like a rich person over there, basically. You're gonna feel like a rich person. You're gonna live very, very comfortably. So anyway, let's get to the video. Let's see how this guy who left the US for Thailand, and let's see what a $860 condo per month looks like for him.
Welcome home. And you have this beautiful view on the 35th floor while you're working out.
Panoramic views.
Yeah.
Look at this.
And if you got to stand up and pee, you might as well have this crazy view while you're doing it. Soy Cowboy is right there.
Oh yeah.
So you're
How many
close.
times have you been there?
I've never been there before. The funniest thing about talking to Americans is they always say, is it safe? It's like, it's way safer than America. Like, America's not a safe country to live in.
What were your main reasons behind leaving America?
Oh man, it's so many reasons.
I mean, I won't say it's not safe. I mean, it depends on how you move. In every country, they have its dangers and pitfalls. There ain't no country I believe that's like 100% safe. I mean, no, actually, no, I know some people that will argue that, but it's not deadly everywhere in America. It got its spots, but not everywhere.
It was getting very expensive. The Tampa area, go where your heart leads you. I mean, Thailand is amazing. It's so many things to offer, especially like Bangkok. There's always something happening. There's always party, a sports event, beautiful restaurants, like whatever you're looking for, they have, and it's probably 24 hours a day you can get to it. So
I do want to plan a trip out here, though. I would like to visit this place.
Good afternoon from sunny Bangkok. My name is Sam and we are here at another condo tour. And this area is very central Bangkok. So this is called Asok. Very famous. You're right at the BTS and also the MRT with this condo. This condo is called Ashton Asok and it's fairly new. The facilities are insane, so I can't wait.
I like where this building looks. This the all black, like the matte black looking finish. I like that a lot.
To show you, especially the pool. In terms of location, it's really, really good. Like I said, you're next to MRT Sukhumvit, you're next to BTS Asok, you've got malls, you've got gyms, you've got restaurants, cafes, so it's extremely well located, very convenient and very central. So let's go meet who's living here. How you doing?
hey, I'm Todd and I'm an American living in Bangkok.
Welcome to the channel. So could you give a little bit of a backstory? How long have you been in Thailand and why Thailand?
Yeah, I've lived here for a year and a half, and I knew I was ready to leave America and get out of there, try a new culture, try a new country. And so I traveled around a little bit, but I ended up in Bangkok and supposed to be here for 2 months, and I just fell in love with it right away. And like 5 weeks later, I had a visa to stay.
Okay, so what visa are you on?
I'm on the DTV visa. So it's a long-term traveler visa.
For
I can
5
stay
years?
6 months at a time, and then I have to leave and come back. And that will last for 5 years.
And was that difficult to get?
It was actually very easy to get. As a digital nomad, I qualified for it pretty quickly. You can also get it by taking Thai cooking classes or even Muay Thai.
That's the only thing I'm not a big fan of. Like he said, the visa's for 5 years, but every 6 months he has to leave and then come back. Like, what does that mean? You gotta leave, and then how long you gotta leave for? Is it a week, a month? And then when you come back, it's like, do you just move back into where you was leasing a condo at, or do you have to find somewhere brand new to live? And if you're leaving, are you going back to the US, or are you gonna hop over to another country for like the time being that you're on your cool down for the visa? Like, are you going to Vietnam for like a month, waiting out the time that it takes before you're able to go back to Thailand? Like that's the part that I'm not a big fan of. It's like, all right, I got a visa for 5 years, but I gotta leave and come back every couple months. Like that whole uprooting every couple months, that's the only thing that throws me off with with these videos. People seem like they just like kind of like hopping in and out of the country. It's like, are you really living there if you're hopping in and out of the country? You know what I mean? That's the only thing. And then the visa that he's talking about, the DTV visa is the Destination Thailand visa. It says it's a 5 year multiple entry visa, and it was launched in July 2024. So it's a fairly new visa. This visa only been around for 2 years now, and it's for digital nomads, freelancers, and those pursuing soft power activities like Muay Thai, cooking, or medical. So I guess basically with these visas, you're not going to be. I was about to say you're not going to be going there to work there. I think these are things that you got to come here with your own money. So it says it allows 180-day stays per entry. 180 days. That's 6 months. Yeah. And it says extendable once by eight. Wait. It allows 180-day stays per entry, extendable once by 180 days. What does that mean? Extendable once by 180 days. So it means every 180 days you get to extend it. And it says applicants must show 500 Thai baht. That's approximately 14,000 to 17,000 USD in funds. So you got to have roughly around $17,000 in your bank account every time that 6 month period comes up, and they reevaluate you to see if you can stay in their country. You got to show them that you still have at least $17,000 roughly in your savings account. So that means that you still got to be making money out there. They want to make sure that you're not going to become a homeless person on the damn street, right? Um, so it's like, if you're gonna go out there, you can't go out there and I would assume try to get a job over there because they're not making big US dollars kind of money. I heard like the average income is like maybe $400 a month, maybe 400 US dollars a month, maybe over there, maybe even less, right? So, mm, that's the only thing. With this visa, I don't like that. You moving around too much.
Months at a time, and then I have to leave and come back. That will last for 5 years.
And was that difficult to get?
It was actually very easy to get. As a digital nomad, I qualified for it pretty quickly. You can also get it by taking Thai cooking classes or even Muay Thai classes.
Okay. And how much was that?
Gosh, I think it was like 400 US dollars.
Okay, so not too much.
Not
That's-
bad. You
that's
had
not
to have
bad.
like, I think you had to have like 16,000 in your bank or something.
Yeah. Whereabouts in America are you from, Todd?
I'm from Tampa, Florida. I was there for a long time. So
I would probably do the
from-
cooking
from
class.
Tampa.
I would
So how
definitely
does
do the
Florida
cooking
compare
class.
to Bangkok?
It's basically the exact same weather minus the hurricanes. So hurricanes are terrible. There's no alligators here, but they have these really big lizards at the park. It's kind of the same.
Yeah, they are kimono
And
dragons.
did you consider anywhere else other than Bangkok, or was it always going to be Bangkok in Thailand?
Actually, I tried Spain first. I thought I was going to move to Spain. And I went to I was there for 4 months. I went to all these different cities, and I could just never find something that felt like home. And coming to Bangkok, It's modern, it's beautiful. The food is amazing. The women are beautiful. Like everything about it, it's inexpensive compared to my pricing in America and Tampa. And so, you know, save money, live modern lifestyle. It was like a no-brainer.
And what do you do for work?
I own an IT company, and I also trade stock options as a side hustle.
All right, so you're doing pretty well for yourself.
Yeah. No complaints.
Okay, so this condo is called Ashton Asok, right?
Yeah, Aso. They pronounce it Aso.
Asok. Okay, so what are,
Damn, that's
like,
a
can you
nice
tell me a
looking
little bit about
building.
this condo and why you chose this one specifically?
Yeah, I
love
chose
the
this
color.
condo because of the location and the amenities. I was not far from here before, and I ended up saving like a third of the money I was paying per month for rent. So the price is right, but being right next door to the MRT, literally the entrance to the MRT is right outside my door. Right next door is Terminal 21 Mall, which is like a 9-story world-class mall, and the entrance to the BTS station. So I don't need a car here in Bangkok. I can get all around so easily, and yeah, it's an amazing place.
And just off camera before you were saying that you've got a brand new gym close as well, right?
Yeah, there's a brand new gym that smells like a new car across the street that I just joined, and everything is brand new in it. There's multiple gyms right around here. There's the Asok area is like a central point because it's the cross of MRT and BTS, the subway and the SkyTrain. And so there's so many things around here, restaurants and bars and things to do, beautiful parks and stuff that it's a great area. It's a little bit more expensive than other parts of Bangkok, but it's worth every penny.
Yeah.
Every
All right.
baht.
Awesome.
Every baht.
Could you show us a little bit around here then? So what's this place, sir?
Yeah, so there's just like a little sitting garden here. This area is really just green and chill. You don't get a lot of green in Bangkok, so it's a lot of buildings and concrete jungles. So it's nice to have like a little kind of zen area to relax.
Yeah, very nice. Nice tree too.
Yeah.
Again, you're right. I think it's important with these Bangkok condos to put the greenery in because, you know, Bangkok is so dense and busy and urban.
Yeah, you'll definitely get like the rooftop pools and stuff, but it's not very common that you have like an area like this where it kind of feels like a garden or you're outdoors and you can enjoy it. So it's nice to have. So we have a nice outdoor sitting area. If you're going to call a taxi or, you know, a lot of times you go around town by car, traffic is a little bad in this area, so you might wait for a few minutes for your car to arrive.
I
There's
heard
a great
traffic
sitting area.
is terrible
This is
out there.
open on both sides, so you have this just amazing breeze that just comes through at night, and so it really makes it a pleasant place to sit and wait.
Beautiful design.
Yeah, we also have this face scan, which technically isn't required when you go in the building, but to get up the elevators, you have to have a face scan, which
Okay.
it's very secure. So only if you're on file are you going to be able to get up or down the elevators, which is kind of
So getting to
interesting.
the room obviously is quite secure then.
Yes, for sure.
This lobby smells nice.
Yeah, we have a nice sitting area lobby. It's beautifully designed. Just a little meeting room here you can reserve if you need it.
Oh, nice.
So
Could also be used as a co-working. Pretty big size.
yeah, there's lots of co-working space, and we'll show you that in a minute upstairs. And I would always prefer to do that. I think this is more like if you're going to have some kind of meeting or something, you can reserve it.
Yeah.
Mailboxes here. We also have this package area, so I get an app that notifies me when I have a package, and I can just come here. They'll grab it for me. Easy to get deliveries.
Okay.
And there's a pretty nice area here to get your food deliveries picked up. And also there's a bunch of vending machines. One of the vending machines is actually like a pharmacy, which I've
Okay.
never seen before. They
Yeah,
even
it's pretty
have-
rare.
Yeah, they have like, you know, bandages and condoms and all kinds of things you might need at the last minute.
All the useful stuff.
All the useful things. So that's kind of nice.
Okay.
There we go. Look at that. Yeah, it's literally got everything.
Cool fever. I mean, they have magnums out there, or is that like just an American thing?
Cooling mask.
I don't see no black and gold boxes.
If you got
Yeah,
fever,
Tylenol.
condoms,
Yeah.
piracy.
Okay. Oh, they got Durex. I mean, I haven't used Durex since I was in like my early 20s. Like since like I was like 20 years old. 2021. 20 or 21 years old.
Them all.
Very
Damn, they got the lubricant. Oh damn, they got the this is the what do you call it? the freak off kit right here. It's the freak off starter packet.
Very handy. And then we have some fresh food, fruit. There's actually two different refrigerators
This
here
actually
that
looks
have
cool.
that. Some water if you want to get some water without ordering it.
Oh, you got
Towel bin.
Wait. How much is that? That actually looks pretty good. It looks like a little parfait. Like, is that yogurt? Yeah, fruit yogurt. April 28th. 120 baht. 120 baht. If 100 baht is like $3, right? If 100 baht is like $3, then that means this is like that makes this that means this is like $3 and maybe 60 cents maybe. 'Cause I think like 32 baht is like a dollar over there, right? So 20 baht must be like 60 cents maybe, right? 66 cents, roughly 60 cents. $3.60 for that? $3.60. That's kind of expensive. That's on the expensive side, isn't that? But you know what? The people that's living in these buildings in these damn condos, they know it's people that's like foreigners mostly. It's people that's like from America, the people that's used to paying either this price or more for stuff like this. Because people that live in Thai, they're not spending 120 baht on this. They're not doing that.
You got a
Towel bin
7-Eleven
for
machine.
coffee.
Look at this.
Everybody loves the towel bin.
That's a big one too.
Real quick, before you go on any trips away this year, you absolutely need to get this app. Now, I get a lot of questions from you guys about eSIMs. I've been using YesSIM on my last 2 trips abroad, and they have been a lifesaver, so I'm happy to announce that today's video is sponsored by YesSIM. It gives you instant internet access in 200 plus destinations worldwide. There's no roaming fees and no messy SIM cards. So you install the SIM, activate it in your settings,
$3.
and then you're online. And whether you're using maps,
$3.68. The current exchange rate, 120 Thai baht, is $3.68. So I was right on. I said $3.60. So I'm 8 cents off roughly, right? But yeah, $3.68. I mean, that's on the expensive side as far as like Thailand goes.
QR code right here, and if you use my code SAM15, you can get 15% off. You can purchase it now and activate it later when you travel. All right, let's get back to it.
So if you're on the fence about living in this building, when you see this pool, you are no longer on the fence because it is so stunning. This is definitely one of the selling points.
I'm going to pan the camera around. Look at this.
Yeah. Just to
Wow.
have this kind of
Okay.
crazy view, big, beautiful pool, sitting areas. They even have sitting areas in the pool if you can see it. It's pretty awesome.
And the
Okay,
view,
yeah, I can see it.
Like, this is
You won't get
crazy.
too bad of a sunburn. You don't need a lot of sunscreen out here because it is on the 35th floor, so it's like right in the middle of the building. But in this time of day, there is a little sun, which is nice.
It's gorgeous.
Yeah,
It's
this is-
absolutely gorgeous. Like,
this
look
is
at the
really
color
nice.
water, the view, the marble stone. Really, really love this pool.
Yeah, it's like the infinity view.
Was this one of the selling points for you?
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah.
And the funny thing is, I haven't actually been in the pool yet. I've lived here for a month, but I've come up here to relax several times, and it's definitely beautiful. The pool is a little bit cold at night just because it doesn't sit in the sun all day. Again, right now for like, I don't know, an hour, it's in the sunlight, but the rest of the day it's in the shade.
Yeah.
So it's a little bit colder, but it's refreshing in the summer for sure.
Yeah, and obviously
Okay.
you've got places like this to just sit down, lounge around if
Oh,
you don't
yeah.
want to swim.
There's some great seats over here where it's in just like a foot of water. You can kind of wade in and relax and take in the
Look at
views.
this.
It's always a nice breeze because it's open on both sides, so you have like a cross breeze.
It feels
This is really nice.
extremely premium.
Yeah, for sure.
That's the vibe I'm getting. And look at these. These are awesome.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about. It's just like a little bit of water. You can wade out there and relax, and there's almost always space out here too. It's never crowded.
So no regrets about moving to Thailand?
No, I'm a big fan of Bangkok for sure. If you come this way, there's another little pool, and it's got a waterfall feature which has been off. I don't know if they're conserving water or what's going on, but it's a really cool area, and it's beautiful with the waterfall going. I wish I could show you that right now. But yeah, it's another little area. And then we have the gym this way.
All right.
You want to get
Have a look.
your workouts in. Pretty nice gym for a condo. A lot of times they're very small, but this one's,
So you got everything you need pretty much?
oh yeah, for sure. Definitely got all the amenities you're looking for in a high-rise luxury condo.
So you said that you go to an outside gym.
I do go to an outside gym because I have a lot of different goals, and I want lots of different equipment options. But if I'm looking for a quick workout, I don't have a lot of time, then I'll bust one out here for sure.
And how much do you pay for your gym membership outside?
Usually in this area, it's between, like the one that I found
Like
was
30
only
bucks a
1,000
month?
baht a month, which is about 32
Yep.
US dollars.
I didn't pre-watch this video either.
And that's really inexpensive. Mostly
But I've
they're
heard people
in
say
the
that before.
$45 a month range.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Okay.
How does that compare to the USA?
Oh, I think it's similar. I mean, unless you go to like a Planet Fitness or something, I think most of the gyms there are at least twice as much, maybe 3 times as much.
Yeah.
Especially the world-class gyms you get here with so much equipment and they're so big. So.
Wow.
I wish they would like let me see like what these gyms look like, because they show the gyms inside the place, inside their homes, but a lot of these people be getting gym memberships outside of their resident, and they're spending like 30 bucks a month. I hear that happen. I hear that being the price from a lot of these videos. I'm wondering what it looks like, because my gym membership at my gym, I pay 30 bucks a month, so I'm paying the same as him. So I'm wondering if he's paying the same price, I would assume that he will be getting a much more luxurious looking experience because this is in Thailand and because the US dollar goes further. I'm assuming he should be getting a further experience than what I'm getting for the same price in the United States. So I would love to see what these gyms look like that they're spending $30 a month, because initially I'm thinking a gym membership over there would probably be like half the cost, if not less than half the cost than what I'm paying in the US. So unless his gym looks like a Equinox or one of those like $150 a month gyms, then I'm gonna look at it like they getting beat in the head over there. Because how you paying the same price as me over there for a similar gym experience? So I'm curious as to what their gyms look like over there.
But you
Yeah,
can see,
it's small, but it's got a lot of equipment.
yeah, try not to get in anyone's way here. But, and you have this beautiful view on the 35th floor while you're working out.
Oh, wow. Panoramic views.
Yeah.
Look at this.
It's beautiful at night too. It's the amazing city lights everywhere, and you know, you get to enjoy that while you're getting fit. It's pretty good.
Definitely the best view from a treadmill that I've seen.
Yeah.
And I can see here you've got, which hotel is this?
This is the Grand Hyatt, and it's right above or connected to Terminal 21 Mall in Asok. There's also a really cool tennis court you can see here, which I wish we could use. I tried to ask them if we could use that, but
yeah.
they did not. Said only for hotel guests.
So how often do you go to Terminal 21 Mall?
I actually go there quite often. I eat breakfast and lunch there almost every single day.
At the food court?
And they have a food court on the 5th floor that is like street food prices. And
It's a nice looking
the
mall.
rumor is that the mall owners said they'll bring these really great small restaurants in, like street food vendors, as long as they charge street food prices, then they get their rent for free.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you're gonna get the same like high quality restaurant food or street food, but it's like cleaner because it's in the mall and it's, you know, very inexpensive. So yeah, it's crazy how much money you can save eating there, and the food's delicious, so why not?
So one meal there, how much is that in Thai baht?
Like my lunch that I have almost every day is 57 baht, and my breakfast is
A lunch for $1.75. So I wish I could see like an example of what that plate looks like. $1.75, 57 baht for lunch. I don't know what I can get in the US that I can call lunch that's less than $2.
70 baht, and then I add like fruit for 18 baht. I add a water bottle for 8 baht. So it's the whole
25 cents for a water bottle. Wow. A Poland Spring bottle in your average grocery store out here is at least $1.
thing is a couple bucks, and it's so good. It's cheap, you know, it's right next door. So on the pool area, there's also showers, lockers, bathroom, and they have a sauna you can use, which is pretty
Awesome.
nice also.
It's pretty big actually. Wraps around. Gorgeous view.
That's what she said. I tried.
Teed you up on that one.
Try to get in there. And if you got to stand up and pee, you might as well have this crazy view while you're doing it.
Best view from a toilet I've seen.
Best
in Bangkok.
view ever from a
Apart,
urinal.
oh, also, you know, Sky Bar above 11, they have the same.
Oh, really?
You can pee with a view.
I love that place, but I don't remember the view.
Yeah, you should check it out.
Very good. Here we have the library, so shh, keep your voices down.
Alrighty.
It's a great co-working area. You can get some work done, sit and relax, read a book. But again, this is one level above the pool, so you have, again, great views, 36th floor.
Absolutely stunning.
Yeah. And it's very comfortable, it's well decorated, so it's a nice spot to
Classy vibe.
Yeah, it's a very classy,
Free Wi-Fi.
professional
show the Wi-Fi.
looking area.
So do you come to work in a place like this or
Yeah,
in your room?
I can work from anywhere on my laptop, so I'll move around a little bit. I'll work from here sometimes. I'll just get something done quick in my room a lot of times.
Yeah.
This is the social club, so it's another co-working area.
So basically the same.
Basically the same. You have a great place to sit, nice views, and then a really cool pool table here.
Oh.
So if you want to play some pool,
Awesome.
relax, have some fun.
Okay.
Yeah,
No,
like
this is
playing pool.
nice. I like this.
very
Look
exciting.
at that. And that's free, obviously?
It's free to use. I had a pool table in my last place, but they like kept the balls and the sticks in the juristic office. So you had to like go down to the other building, go up, rent it out, carry it back and forth. It was
Oh,
such a pain in the
nah,
butt. that
that's
I
terrible.
Probably played one time. This place, it's here, it's ready to use right away, so it's nice. And again, you cannot beat these views. Welcome home.
All right.
Here's my
You got some
Condo.
whey protein there.
Yeah.
Oh, we got the whey protein on deck. That's the first thing you see. Is that the creatine? Yep. You got the micronized creatine. Man, that boy. But it looks like he might have a powder. Me, I don't have a powder. I have more of a. I have the pill. You just swallow like 2 of them. Each of them is like $1. It's like a point. It's like 1.25 grams of creatine. So you take 2 pills. That's 2.5 creatine grams right there. He got like a little powder looking one. Looks like.
Yeah. I gotta get those gains. So we have a small kitchen in Bangkok. They don't have ovens because there's not a lot of cooking. It's more expensive to cook at home than it is to just order food and eat healthy and cheap.
So most of the time you're eating out or ordering?
I always, every single meal, I don't cook at home at all anymore.
Yeah.
I used to make breakfast every morning, but I figured out that it was way easier and cheaper to just eat
Yeah.
out, so I just
If
do
you're
that.
paying
Yeah,
$2
so you got a
for
nice small
breakfast,
kitchen,
$2
washing
for
machine,
lunch.
no dryer, hanging clothes.
I probably
As an
wouldn't be
American,
cooking
that
either.
hurts my heart a little bit, but I'm getting used to it.
You said?
Just do that. But yeah, so you got a nice small kitchen, washing machine, no dryer, hanging clothes. As an American, that hurts my heart a little bit, but I'm getting used to it. Refrigerator, some lighted storage here, which is kind of nice. Pantry and stuff, shoe rack.
You got a robot cleaner?
Yeah, I got a little robot vacuum. This is Jarvis, does my daily cleaning.
Jarvis.
I've also got one, it's called Rex.
Jarvis
They're
is from
great. Once
Iron
you have
Man
it,
for
you can't,
people
you
who
can't
don't
live
know.
without it.
Oh nice, you got so a desk here.
Yeah, you got
Pretty
this
big.
is kind of the kitchen table and all in one desk and nice mirror placement, so kind of makes the place feel a little bigger.
Yeah.
And good sized TV, a couch that is supposed to convert to a bed if it works, but it tends to get stuck, so I don't mess with it too much. But it's nice to be able to kick your feet out if you want to get the full effect.
Awesome.
You can relax and watch some movies.
There
Okay.
we go.
Pretty cool.
So this is a studio or 1 bedroom?
It's technically a 1 bedroom. It feels like a studio, and it's open that way, but this door does close.
Yeah, I
So
see-
you can
I
have
can
a
see the
separator
door.
between
Yeah.
the living room and the bedroom if you wanted to. But I just leave it open all the time because it's just so much nicer to have the open space and kind of makes it feel bigger.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
bedroom is nice, a little sitting area over there in the corner if you want to work.
So another desk.
Another desk, little vanity here. Right, a little pull-out vanity. Someone, I don't do makeup, but if someone wanted to do makeup here, they could have that. And then let me turn the lights on.
Okay.
We have the
Okay.
bathroom.
Bathroom.
Nice
okay.
design, actually. I like the marble design.
Yeah, it's very clean and sleek looking. Got a little shower, rain. What do they call it?
Rain shower.
Yeah,
Yeah,
rain
yeah,
shower
rain
head.
shower.
Okay, you got a
it's
shower
kinda nice.
door. Okay, that's
And
good.
then,
Wardrobe. Is that enough wardrobe space for you? Oh, you got
yeah.
two.
I have two. I have one on
Okay.
each side, and yeah, definitely pretty good size. Some extra storage.
Yeah.
There's actually a surprising amount of storage. My last place had zero storage, so there's a great amount of storage here with extra drawers under the TV. This is all storage. This is storage.
Okay, so you can hide a lot of things.
You can
there.
hide a lot. Yeah, not a lot of space normally, but you can hide a lot, which you don't get too often. And then we have this great open balcony.
Not a bad size.
Not a bad
And-
size. You can put some chairs out here if you wanted to sit out here or smoke or something.
Hilton. They got a Hilton
But
in
yeah, I
Thailand.
love this view at night. City lights. It's amazing.
So just for context, this is the MRT station, which
Yeah.
is the underground,
Yep.
and then the BTS is right here,
Yep.
and obviously this is the famous intersection.
Right. Soy Cowboy is right there.
Oh yeah.
So you're
How many
close.
times have you been there?
I've never been there before. That's a good time.
Wait, Soy Cowboy, is that the place that's like where the lady boys be hanging out at? I wonder if that's the place that they're talking about.
I'm, got for boys' night out. It's a good time. But yeah, so it's so nice to just be right there with all the convenience of the subway and the SkyTrain and stuff. Yeah, but it's nice to be in downtown, beautiful views, and what's not to love?
And what were your main reasons behind leaving America?
Leaving America? Oh man, it's so many reasons. It was getting very expensive. The Tampa area kept going up and up in price. That was my initial thought: is I want to retire soon. And I wanted my money to last as long as it could, so I knew I was looking at living in another country. Plus, I was just sick of the U.S. Like the guns, the violence, the political divisiveness. Like, it's kind of like hitting a peak, and I was ready to be somewhere else and try something else.
And how does this safety compare from Florida to
Please.
Bangkok?
The funniest thing about talking to Americans is they always say, like, you tell them you're going to go to another country, like, is it safe? It's like, it's way safer than America. Like, America's not a safe country to live in. But yeah, safety is great. I actually saw at Terminal 21 food court, there's a lot of people and a lot of tables, but sometimes it's hard to find a table. And this person reserved their table by putting their wallet there and walked away to get food. And it's just like mind blowing that's how safe this country is, that you could hold a table with your full wallet full of money and credit cards and everything. And it's crazy.
Yeah,
Thailand
that
for you.
does sound crazy.
Yeah, that's Thailand for you. It's safe and beautiful.
I still wouldn't do that,
All right,
regardless
what
how
about
safe it
in
is.
terms of making friends in Thailand? How have you found that so far?
So I came to this country with exactly zero contacts here. I knew nobody, but there's a really great meetup community. So I do a lot of meetup events, and it's just networking events and social events and sports and all kinds of stuff. You tend to see a lot of the same people over and over. So I've actually made a really great number of friends already in just a year and a half. And you can get around very easily speaking English. You know, most younger people speak English, even walking up to Thai people and saying hi and stuff. A lot of times you don't have a problem communicating. So it's been great.
What kind of sports? I'm curious.
I'm playing badminton, which I'd never played before, but I tried that and it's fun. And volleyball has kind of become my sport. I play every week and I love it. It's super fun. Beach volleyball.
Yeah. Where in Bangkok is that?
There's actually a place, Foodland building
Okay.
at the
It
top.
might be Sukhumvit 16.
I think it's 16.
Yeah,
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 that
yeah.
sounds right. Yeah, Foodland. There's
think
like
I
a
know what you
restaurant, a
mean.
grocery store at the bottom.
And they
then
got mini golf.
I've heard they have mini golf, but I haven't seen it. But they
Yeah.
have pickleball, they have volleyball. Yeah, it's
that's
a
the
great
one.
little spot.
What about in terms of culture shocks? Have you had anything that maybe when you moved here or even now that you felt like was a bit of a shock going from America to Thailand?
Gosh, I think the motorbike situation was like a shock for me. Like getting around Bangkok is heavy traffic, and I've always just said like I'm not going to ride motorbikes. It's not safe. Blah blah blah. But I tell you what, man, you will cut a half an hour trip down to 7 minutes on a motorbike.
Yeah.
And the first few times I just reminded myself, they do this all the time. They do this all the time, and it's kind of scary. But I've gotten much more comfortable on it now, and it's just quick and easy to get around that way. If you're not going to walk or take BTS, then that's one of the things that shocked me a little
I'm
bit.
not gonna lie,
If you're
I
in
wouldn't want to do
Sukhumvit,
that.
you're getting a taxi, you're going to wait 25 minutes
Yeah.
for a journey. That same journey on a bike, 5 minutes.
Right.
Yeah.
And it'll be there in 2,
Yeah.
right, to pick you up. And it's
Yeah,
going to be
yeah,
way
yeah.
cheaper also.
True.
So like you might spend 200 or 300 baht on a taxi and you're going to spend 50 baht on a bike. Like
Yeah.
just go.
Exactly.
So.
What about in terms of dating in Bangkok? How have you found that?
Yeah, I'm dating. I'm a single guy, and I've found that it's good to be a foreigner in Bangkok for sure.
In terms of experiences, is it more like dating apps or through friends of friends or just
Yeah,
in a cafe in a park?
kind of everything. I definitely started off on the dating apps, and I'm still on the dating apps, but I do that a lot less now because I found that just like walking up to a cute girl at the mall or the park is just as easy
Yep.
to get to know someone. And I think there's a lot of filters. Like filters are a big thing
Online,
and,
right?
so you tend to get catfish a lot more on dating
Yep.
apps. If you want to know what a girl looks like and you meet her in person, you already know what she looks like. You don't
Exactly.
there's no filters that change how they look and stuff. So you tend
Exactly.
to waste less time doing it that way.
Yep.
And how do you compare dating from the West to Thailand?
I would say it's much, much different. So, without offending anybody, I feel like Western women, in my humble opinion, they consider the guy the bad guy. They consider men like the bad guy. You have to prove why you're not creepy and a piece of crap before somebody would give you time or any kind of respect. And I feel like in Asia, like the women they already respect you. They respect men, they appreciate men, and that there's such a different feeling when you meet someone and when you're on a first date with someone when it's not them like trying to figure out a way to eliminate you, but just appreciating that you're there with them and spending time with them. It really has blown my mind how different it is.
And what about in terms of the negatives of dating in Thailand?
There's a lady boy culture here, okay? So I have to mention it. I think that from the outside and like Americans or people from Europe that are looking in, the lady boys or the idea that you could be talking to someone that ends up maybe not being a woman is like so
Small.
over like sensationalized
Yeah.
that it becomes the story. Like anytime someone comments about a female or a woman or shows their girlfriend
Yep.
or every single comment on there is just like, oh, just a couple of dudes in the room. Like it's all this stuff where they're
Yeah.
just assuming every woman is a male.
Yep.
And I think that's sad because there are so many amazing, beautiful women in Thailand, and there are some amazing, beautiful lady boys too. I don't, to each his own. It's not my thing, but to each his own. And I don't judge. It's a very judge-free zone in this country, which is nice. But yeah, there has been times where you talk to somebody and then you just ask, like, are you a lady? Are you a lady boy? And they'll usually 99% of the time be honest.
Yeah.
They're not trying to catch you. They're not trying to fool you. But yeah, there's been some situations where you talk to someone and then find out it's a lady boy and just say, like, best of luck. Not my
Yeah,
type,
that's it.
Not what I'm looking for,
Adios.
but good luck.
Is
So,
it really that hard to tell the difference? Like, I don't know. Well, I mean, maybe they've been doing it for way longer than the people in America. Because I know in America, the lady boys in America that I randomly run into on the streets, I know that is not what it's trying to be. I see it. I'm like, wait, nah. I know that's not a woman. I can just tell by the body shape. Like that's not a woman. And then also when you see their facial structure is like, that is not a woman. But I know you're trying to be one, but I know you're not. And then sometimes if they talk, that's even the bigger giveaway. So I guess in America, a lot of the so-called lady boys are probably still in like beginner stages of figuring out how to make that full transition believable. Because they're making it seem like the people in Thailand, like they got it, like they on like mastery level, where it's like you really gotta ask, like you can't just tell by having a conversation with one. I know.
But it's not really a negative. It's just something to be aware of.
Yeah. And in terms of the process of finding this condo, how did you go about that?
So I do use a realtor. I found a realtor. I saw myself, and I've heard a lot of scams related to finding condos. You tend to see a lot of like amazing deals on Facebook, but then when you actually like kind of look behind the scenes a little bit or investigate it, you'll see that there's a lot of scams going on. So it's safer to use a realtor. And just about every place that I've found, like I always send places to the realtor that I found online or on Facebook. Hey, what about these? This is kind of what I'm looking for. And every single time she showed me stuff that I didn't know existed, and I ended up renting there every time. So I've used a realtor 3 times now, and 4 times, 3 times, yeah. And I definitely recommend going that route.
And this is your third condo?
This is my 4th condo.
Okay.
And I've only been here a year, just over a year and a half. But I always only sign 6-month leases.
Yeah.
And just a tip, they all say they don't do 6-month leases. They all say we only will do 12-month leases. And then you say, okay, but I only sign 6-month leases, and here's a little bit more than you're asking, and they'll do it. So
how does that work with because obviously if it's a 12-month lease, then it's got to be 2 months deposit plus 1 month rent. So you still need to pay up 3 months.
Yep, you still do 3 months, and then you get 2 months back at the end. You get the full deposit back as long as you didn't beat the place up.
Yeah.
So it's just them holding your money for a little bit, but yeah, it's the same.
Can you hear your neighbors, or can you hear any traffic, trains?
There's some construction going on out there that, like, if it's real quiet in the apartment, you might hear it. I have 2 windows. I have the window to the outside of the balcony and then the interior balcony window, and they're both very thick. And so, like, there's stuff going on out there right now. There's traffic. We can't hear none of it. The air conditioning going covers up any sounds. But if it was bothering me, if there was something going on crazy out there, I could always shut the second window and I would hear nothing.
Yeah.
I like keeping that second window open just because it gives you a little bit more natural light.
Yeah,
But
so it's like double layered.
yeah, it's double layers and they're 2 really thick windows. But even I've never been in a place that you could double layers and they're 2 really thick windows.
Like he's recording on his phone.
But even I've never been in a place that you could hear traffic or neighbors at all. So yeah,
good
it's
to hear.
pretty good. Yeah, I've heard bad things about that some condos, but none of the ones I've stayed at have ever.
And how big is this room?
This is, I think, 32 or 35 square meters. And my last place was 50, so it's a little bigger. But this one, just the location is amazing. The amenities
So
are
it ticks
amazing.
all the boxes.
It ticks enough boxes and saves me money that it was definitely worth it.
Yeah. So how much is this place?
I paid 28,000 baht, which is about 865 US, and that was again with the 6-month. They had asked 25,000 baht for a 12-month, and I said no, and then I offered 26, and they went 28. And I was like, sure.
So you paid an extra.
Just so you can see what that looks like, because I know my thing is blocking it.
I paid 28,000 baht, which is about 865 US, and that was again with the 6-month. They had asked 25,000 baht for a 12-month, and I said no. And then I offered 26, and they went 28. And I was like, sure.
So you paid an extra $100 a month?
Yeah, basically.
Yeah. To get a shorter contract.
To have a shorter contract because I like the flexibility. I could always extend it if I want to stay longer.
Yeah.
And it's worth it to pay $100 more to have the option to move. And moving is kind of a pain, but like this is furnished. Everything is included. I pack up all my stuff in one taxi, and I'm done. I've moved. It's so easy, my clothes and a couple dishes and stuff, and I'm done. So it's been really nice to move around every 6 months to try different parts of the city and you know.
That's a good point. Then you can try different areas, see what kind of
They're
vibes.
so
with you.
different,
Yeah.
right? Like I started off over by the Prakanong area. I was in Tongla, and now I've been 2 different places in Asok, and
You're
it's
just slowly moving down the BTS
Yeah.
line. Next
Basically.
is Chitlam, Siam, Hari.
I mean, honestly, I've heard a lot of great things about different areas, and they're all kind of popular for different reasons. But it's nice to have like a new area gives you new restaurants, new bars, like just a different vibe, and it's fun to kind of like explore that.
Yeah. It's also refreshing as well. Like gives you new motivation.
Yeah, it's exciting. It's fun to move. I don't mind it. I think if you had like all your stuff and furniture and you had to like hire a moving van, it'd be a big pain in the butt. I literally call a taxi and it's here in 5 minutes, and I throw all my stuff in, and then I move. And I had one buddy help me this time. I was moved in an hour and a half.
There we go. Easy as that.
Yeah.
So what about like monthly cost of living in Bangkok?
So my budget is it's just over 100,000 baht, maybe 3,000 US.
3,000 USD. So your rent is roughly around 900 bucks a month, roughly. I'm just guessing if you add in Wi-Fi and whatever the electric bill might be, he's probably paying roughly around 950 bucks tops a month on that. So where's the other $2,000 a month coming from?
US a month, and that's like everything. That's going out, that's food, restaurants, that's entertainment,
Dates.
electric, everything, dates. It's everything. That includes
Travel?
everything. That doesn't include travel.
But not international travel, or maybe domestic travel.
I have traveled. It's cheap.
Yeah.
That's not part of my budget. I mean,
Yeah.
I do it, but I don't consider it part of my budget.
Yeah.
I'd say it's 2,500, and if I included travel, it'd be 3,000.
Yeah.
It's
Okay,
cheap
so-
to travel.
Yeah. So how does that compare to US? Were you spending a lot more?
To live,
Yeah. But all in all.
my budget in US was 10,000, and that did not include eating out. Like that was just my bills, you know? I mean, I
Wow.
had a house and a couple cars and jet skis, and I had all these things that I thought would make me happy. And I found out that I was miserable because I was in a relationship I wasn't happy in, and I was just ready to get out of the US. I needed that big change. So as soon as I got out of the US, like my outlook in life, everything like perked way up. So yeah, much happier.
Where did that first like spark of an idea of moving to Thailand come from?
It came from Songkran videos.
Oh yeah, really?
Yeah,
Songkran.
which is like for those of you that don't know, is like the largest water gun
Oh,
festival in the
I've seen
world.
that.
I was in Spain and I saw some videos about this huge like water fight in public, and everyone takes the days off, and I was like, that is so much fun looking. I'm definitely gonna check that out, and I'd love to travel. So I put it on my calendar for the following year to make sure I was in Thailand. Well, in doing that, I started looking at like, well, I'll probably go to Bangkok just because that's what I think of when you think of Thailand. And I just briefly was researching it, and I was in Spain trying to find a high-rise living luxury condos like this. That doesn't exist in Spain. They have like laws that you can't build anything over
Oh, okay.
5 stories.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, so like the only tall buildings in Spain are like hotels. They get an exception, but it doesn't exist. So if you're in Spain searching for high-rise condos, you're going to find Bangkok, and you're going to get all kinds of condo tours. And I'm like, wow, these are beautiful. Wow, this is inexpensive. Wow, I want to check this out. So I ended up coming in early.
Yeah, amazing. Songkran is definitely the most fun festival in Thailand.
Oh my gosh,
Like, it's
there's
the
so
Thai
many
New
fun
Year.
festivals, but yeah, it's a
Yeah.
4 or 5 day crazy party.
Yeah.
It's a good time.
And I went to Sealam Road, which is one of the busiest areas.
Ugh.
And there was 200,000 people there having water fights.
And how stuck were you in that crowd?
Oh,
I didn't
got a
move for
funny
an hour.
story. I went on the BTS and going from the BTS station, just literally like down the
stairs.
station, down the stairs
Yeah.
to the main road, about 50 minutes.
Oh, I the day before Songkran started, the week like there was a weekend. For this year it was like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So on the weekend they had like pre-party.
Yeah, yeah.
And I went to Silam, and it was amazing. There's like
Yeah.
you like basically walked in a parade, water gun fighting all the way around. It was awesome.
Yeah.
The next day I tried to go when Songkran started, and I literally just got stuck in a sea of people that wasn't moving for an hour, and I was so frustrated.
Yeah, you got to time it right.
Yeah, I definitely I don't recommend that as a location anymore, but it's for sure every other place that was like a little more chill was a lot more fun because you got more time to play and less
Yeah.
time to get stuck.
Exactly.
But it's fun.
So if someone's watching this and they wanted some advice, whether it's moving to Thailand or moving abroad, what would you say?
Go where your heart leads you. I mean, Thailand is amazing. It's so many things to offer, especially like Bangkok. There's always something happening. There's always a party, a sports event, a networking event. There's clubs, there's bars, there's beautiful restaurants. Like whatever you're looking for, they have, and there's probably 24 hours a day you can get to it.
Yeah.
So I definitely love living in a big city like this. This is the first time I've lived in a really big city, and I definitely love it. But also, like, there's a lot of amazing places in the world to travel, even in Asia. Since I've been here, I've been to Taiwan, Laos, I've been to Cambodia, China, Singapore,
Vietnam.
Malaysia. Like I've definitely
Yeah.
started exploring. It's very inexpensive to get around. And there's so many beautiful places. So for sure, get your butt into Asia and travel.
There we go. Good advice.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's it. Thanks for the tour today. Really appreciate it.
Awesome. Thanks for having me.
We actually met in my gym. That's how
Yeah.
we know each other.
Yeah.
Oh,
So yeah,
okay.
thanks for the tour. And yeah, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. If you want to see more videos just like this one, click one of the condo tours on screen. I'll see you guys in the next one.
All right. I mean, that was cool. I mean, the biggest takeaway from this though is it's it is uh it sounds like a beautiful opportunity for sure, like a beautiful experience for like the average American, um who, let's say they make 50,000 a year in the US. If they go over there for, let's say, for a vacation for about a week or two, they can go over there and actually enjoy themselves with their income budget, because after you get over the flight, which is probably going to run you around anywhere from $1,200 to $1,500 round trip. If you can get over the $1,500 tops round trip and you get over there, room and board from a hotel, including eating out and getting around, that might cost you for 2 weeks maybe an extra $1,000 to $1,500 tops. So you could probably have a really good experience over there for about maybe 2,500 dollars as a vacation overall, and that's for one person. Obviously, that's just one person. Um, and it sounds like a great opportunity if you can actually live there. If you can actually live over there on an income that you have in the U.S., if you're making like, let's say, 3 grand a month or 4 grand a month as far as US dollars go, and let's say you have some kind of job where you don't have to be in the US to work and make that money, and you're able to go over there, that is like the ideal route to take if you're going to travel over there and possibly try to stay over there for however long you can, because that's what a lot of these people are doing. The most the most popular route that I'm seeing people do is through retirement, or the people who basically are no longer in the military and they have that pension or whatever you want to call it from the military that they get receive every month. And I guess taking that and going overseas to a place like Thailand or Vietnam or Malaysia, these countries, and basically on like 2,000 or $3,000 a month, it's kind of like equivalent to making like 9,000, $10,000 a month in the US. It's kind of equivalent to that almost, you know, because they're able to do so much with that amount of money. They were able to do so much more, like with per dollar amount over there. Like a condo like that. Now his condo, it looks like a big studio, honestly, right? The stove isn't that impressive. It has like two heater points to you can have like two pots on the stove at a time. Um, I don't think he had an oven. I don't recall seeing an oven in there, which is common for a lot of these condos that I'm seeing. They don't be having ovens on average. So if that's something you care about, then boo hoo, right? You don't have that. And I would have to say, still though, for a place like that, if that was in the U.S., let's say Miami or New York, that's probably still going to run you anywhere from like 8 to 10 grand a month, probably. And I'm not just talking about just the room itself. I'm talking about with all those other amenities, like there's a gym inside there, there's a damn pool and all the other stuff. It might still run you for that studio around 8 grand a month, possibly. I could easily see that happening, you know, because it looks luxurious as far as the whole building goes, you know. But over here, he's spending 800 bucks, 800 bucks a month, which honestly is still a beat in the head. Because I've seen other places that look just as nice, if not better, for at least $200 cheaper, you know. But hey, still better than what I'm paying out here in America.